Welcome to this video about how to install WriteBackExtreme on Windows. I already downloaded the license and the executable file from our portal, and also a SSL certificate for the domain I wanted to run on. To start the installation, let's double click on the setup file and the installer will open. Let's press next here. Here you can choose whether you want a new installation or upgrading from an older version of WriteBack. So when you choose to upgrade from an older version, browse to the location where it's currently installed, and you can either upgrade the existing installation on the location it's currently installed, or upgrade the installation and move it to a location which is preferred by the Windows system. For this installation, we are doing a new install because I don't have a current installation. In this tab, you can choose the installation directory, and this is preferred by the Windows system, but you can also change it. Let's press next. Now it will extract all the files. So let's wait on that. Okay, it is done extracting. Now it will ask you if it's okay to install it as a Windows service, which you basically want, because when Windows reboots, you also want WriteBack to reboot. And the last step will show some options to run WriteBackExtreme and create a desktop shortcut, which we typically want. Now the setup screen will open, and let's start the setup. In the license step, you can either paste the license or just drag the license file in there. For now, I have the license on my clipboard. The second step is the repository database. This is the database WriteBackExtreme uses to store its internal data. Don't confuse it with the database where you have your data for WriteBack in. So this is not the database you typically write back to. It's only for storing the information from WriteBackExtreme. So the default is SQLite, but you can also choose MySQL, PostgreSQL, or SQL Server. So let's have it on SQLite. Let's add a username. So this is the username for the login for the management console. And here on this step, we can define the domain where it should be hosted. So in my case, it's wbe.writebackextreme.com. And I also have a SSL certificate. So I have the certificate and the key file here. Let's open that one. It's default to port 443, which is the default for HTTPS. And we also have an option for running behind a proxy or load balancer. But yeah, in this setup, I don't want that. So let's press next. Okay, then let's start up the application. It says success, that's good. And it also opens a browser to the new management console. So here we enter the username and password we added at step 4. So that's all for setting up WriteBackExtreme on Windows. Please be sure to check out our documentation to learn all about the management console. See you in the next video.